Whoa, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, The Saint, coming at you live from one of the snowy places in the country. Anyway, look, I know I made a post-game video, and I was pretty upset in that game. In that video and all. But after doing some research and watching that play over and over and listening to all of these other people, I must admit, I said we choked in that game. I really think we still did when we still had the opportunity to put the game away in overtime. That was somewhat choking. But I must admit, because I'm going to defend my team. I'm going to defend the integrity of my team. And I will say that if it wasn't for that blown call, we stood a 90 to 95% chance of winning that game, because things do happen. But I'm going to say this, I don't care who disagrees with me, but I love if you agree with me. Let's start off saying by Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, and Tampa Bay. I know darn well you wouldn't want this to happen to your team. If it did happen exactly the way it happened to the Saints, and not just you guys, I'm talking about every fan base of every team out there, including the Rams fans. You have to agree that this game had to be rigged some kind of way. And I don't know if it's true. I heard it through the grapevine that referee who didn't call pass interference, it's not just pass interference, it's also unnecessary roughness, because it was a helmet-to-helmet deal as well. Anyway, you guys must agree. No one needs to lose a playoff game like that, or no game for that matter, but especially a game like that. That was I started off by saying that I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, I had to do more research on it, but I heard that referee who didn't call for a pass interference was a Rams player back in the day. I'm not sure. McKenzie or something like that was his name. And there were even Rams fans, I believe, and some Rams players say they couldn't believe that that call was blown, because they thought the game was over themselves. And, well, that Rams fan had to put on top of it. He said, well, don't just blame the referee. You may need to look at your coaching too, because why would the coach do this such and such play? Which I agree on, because I mentioned that in my other video. And I heard the first pass interference call by another referee was actually a fan of the Rams. So I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I think, if there's a conspiracy with these referees, it goes further than that. The Saints and every other NFC South team are small marketing teams. The Rams was a small marketing team until they moved to LA. And then you have the San Diego Chargers out there now, the LA Chargers. Well, that sounds like a lot of money to be made with those two teams playing in the same city, in the same stadium. So they're now high marketed teams simply because they moved to Los Angeles and they have two teams in the same city. I'm sorry, folks. You could call me, salty and bitter. Yes, I'm fucking salty and bitter. The way my team lost, that will happen to any fucking fan base out there. I don't care what you say. Atlanta fans, I know damn well you glad we didn't make it, and that's probably your biggest things, that we didn't make it to your venue and all to play in the Super Bowl, because you won't. You'll be hearing that from years from Saints fans. But you guys have to agree. I know you would say we choked the game away, which we did when we went to overtime, but that game should have been over with before that happened. But you must also agree, man, that was a fucked up ass no call. And it was just blatant, obvious. I bet you cannot find not one sport analyst out there or anyone there have a professional career in football games that won't say that was a blown call. And now our owner, Gail Benson, is going after the NFL for this, and the NFL talking about rule change. So guys, come on. Enough with saying the Saints lost. I know we lost. And even you Falcons fans, you're not even hot on our ass about it because you know that was a fucked up ass no call deal. Usually we're here for every damn fan base. Every Falcons fans coming to our videos, our team's website or whatever, Facebook, and be laughing your ass off on us. That's all fun and games. We know that. But you guys, I think some of you guys actually take this seriously as a Saints fan, to a Falcons fan, or a Panther, or a Bucks fan. I appreciate the guys who are being honest about it. But there was one guy that came to my video. He even said that we choked. But I know deep down he knows that we were robbed out of the game. And anytime you have professional commentators saying that we were robbed, Dallas Cowboys fans and Eagles fans say we were robbed, you know goddamn well that's the case. So I'm gonna tell you, I hope some things change. I hope Gail Benson and other people, who have a little power out there, don't let the NFL get away with this, because those referees haven't been challenged any kind of way. They haven't been disciplined. And I didn't see the Kansas City and the Patriots game, but I will. I heard some damn calls were bad in that too. And the Patriots are a high marketing team, and Tom Brady is a golden boy, and the whole damn team itself, it's a media darling, just like the Cowboys back in the day. But I never really heard of any games that the Cowboys went to the Super Bowl when they had to get help from the refs to get there. Cowboys was just that damn good. But Patriots, I'm sorry, Patriots fans, but your team is suspect as fuck. You've been caught numerous times cheating, and the latest one being a deflate gate. You have a quarterback, he the one that deflated the damn balls, and some of the guys who is in charge of the balls in the locker room. And this is a man, Tom Brady, use no-name receivers just about every year. Only one damn receiver he has, and that's Gronk. They used to get to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, I don't think Tom Brady is any better than Breeze, Rodgers, both of the Mannings, and all. Not even Eli. I don't think he's much better than Eli at all. Brett Favre and all. But this man is going on his 6th Super Bowl. And Rams fans, before you sit up there and talking about we Saints fans need to stop being bitter and salty and all that shit, and that we're a bunch of crybaby, we act like a bunch of bitches. Get over it. It was a loss. Well, let me tell you something right now, motherfuckers. For you, I know there's some Rams fans out there who are classy enough and would say that we were robbed out of that game, but they're thankful for it. And then you got some of those cocky motherfuckers who are bandwagons and fair weather. Let me tell you something. You about to get fucked. You think they're gonna give the Rams the Super Bowl with the Patriots? You about to find out right now, because you're a better team than the damn fucking Patriots. You got a better offense and defense, and you're playing in a fucking dome. There's no way you should lose to the damn Patriots. Well, guess what? And the NFL love Tom Brady more than they do Jared Goff. You guys are in fucking deep shit. And you know what? You lose that fucking damn game, we don't want to hear you bitching. We don't want to hear you crying. And in fact, we're going to come after you, because majority of your fan base call us a bunch of crybabies and saying that we salty and bitter and we need to get over that damn loss, when you know that game was fucking handed to you on a silver platter. So I can't wait to the Super Bowl now. And after that shit, because Kansas City should have been in that damn Super Bowl. And we should have been in there. We were a better team than you guys. Straight up. We were equally matched. Don't get me wrong. But we were better. And yes, as far as our game goes, there were some missed calls on you guys, like face mask not being called. But you know what? The referees don't see anything. But there's no way in fucking hell they would miss a goddamn pass interference call. That's all in their damn face. But face mask, that's been happening to us all year. With Breeze or one of our receivers or whoever, get their damn face mask yanked on and shit, and it doesn't get called. We get pissed, but the game still goes on. But that shit at a critical moment in the game, no, man. We won't even swallow that damn pill. You know? Anyway, I hope something gets done about it. They're talking about getting the rule change and everything. That's fine and dandy, but our season is over. If I was in charge with the NFL, I would reschedule this goddamn game again. But I won't. I'll give it one damn quarter, and we'll see who will be the best fucking team to go to the Super Bowl. I guarantee the Saints will piss all over the Rams then. But that ain't gonna happen. You know, but like I said, man, I'm still fucking pissed. I'm pissed because when we were giving the ball back, when we won the coin toss, we should have went on and put the damn game away. So I say we choke in that aspect, but when it comes to that pass interference call, I even mentioned that in my other video, I can't get over that. I just can't. Because that would have been a whole fresh, fresh down, 4 downs and all, and chances are we would have put that damn game away because we only had 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock. And for the last few years, when it's sudden that like that, we always run that clock down. Always. So it won't be no Minnesota miracle because they still had good field position. We couldn't stop them from getting the ball down the field. But I can certainly most guarantee this defense was a lot better, and they would have shut Goff down. They wouldn't allow him if there was any time on the clock at all. But anybody that disagree with me, or any other Saints fan, or anybody else that say this game was either rigged or we were just simply robbed, fuck you. And most likely it will be Rams fans. But you're about to find out, Rams fans. You about to fucking find out what it's like. I guarantee you right now, it's going to come to a critical moment of the game when the ref's going to give it away to the fucking Patriots. And you're going to see how it feels. Then you want to, some of you probably come out, oh man, I see what the Saints talking about now. I'm telling this to the goddamn Rams fans who was still talking shit after the fucking game. That's who I'm referring to. But I'm sure there are a few other Rams fans out there who admitted that the game was given to them. Anyway, it's your boy the Saint. I'm gone, man. Who dat, nation? I love y'all. I love my team and I love my fellow fans. Y'all take care out there.